Piggy book 2, because now there's book 2 pages, and I'm really late on this. It's 11 p.m. and the only reason I'm late on this is because I just got home a couple minutes ago because I just watched the new Conjuring movie. Yes. So there's book 1. I already have all the pages. Oh wow, look at this. Oh wow, the text has changed. See, I've got all the pages. But today, we are going to get all, like 40, and there's like 6 pages for each map, I'm pretty sure. And so I'm gonna have to get a lot. So, yeah. Wait, I just realized, why didn't I go in a private server? Oh, no! Well, guys, I'm gonna leave the game and join my private server. Oh my God, Calvin, why don't you think of these things? I don't know what I was thinking. God dang it. I'm not join it. Okay, well anyways, guys, I'm gonna get a video up and I'll meet you when I have all the pages, because I don't want this video to get really long. Okay, guys, do you want to know something? It is currently the next day, because it took me so long to get the pages. But we got them. I just finished it. So I'm gonna go ahead and read them because I heard that there's like important stuff. So this is the alleys, and then I'll read the picture last. Let me just mute it. Okay, so chapter 1, alleys. Okay, all I could think about was the arrest before the whole infection happened. Doggy and I had located 2 of the 3 wanted criminals in Lucella. As it turns out, they have been lurking in the alleys, a dark and filthy place. It suited their lifestyle after all. After frantically searching for one criminal while being hunted by another, we finally reached her, Willow. She's been wanted for many years now. It seems that her criminal behavior was in her blood, as her parents enjoyed stealing apparently. Oh my God. So if you don't know, in chapter 6, Factory, it has her backstory and her parents got arrested. So her parents stole, and that's why she got arrested. Oh, that's what. Enjoyed stealing apparently just as much as her. When we searched her room, Doggy made a few discoveries. He found a hatch with a small crawl space. This must have been where she and presumably any other criminals hid to avoid being found. What confuses me even more is that there were 3 beds, but she was the only one living there. They haven't been touched in a long time, shown by the dust. Just as I finished this case, another one opened. Who did these beds belong to? Well, it's William, which is Willow's little brother, and then her parents. Willow's hideout, 2 large beds and a smaller one. The smaller one was obviously William's. Sorry. Chapter 2 story. Back to the present times at the safe place, Mimi had found and fixed up an old radio, which was fantastic in use. It was missing batteries, so Zizzy, Pony, So Zizzy, Pony, and I all left to find some batteries, to find some at the store. It was surprising to see that the store hadn't been looted completely when we arrived. I guess whoever hadn't been looted completely when we arrived. I guess whoever tried to didn't come out of it the same way, then went in. We managed to find batteries and get out of there. Mimi was practically jumping with joy at the sight of us returning. A few minutes later, after Mimi had gotten it working, we heard a strange voice to meet us at the old oak, just outside of the city. Pony was very reluctant to go, I'm pretty sure that's it, as his previous experience with survivor groups, because he was a part of TSP before, had given him trust issues. Everyone else, myself included, wanted to check it out. Seeing any other survivors would comfort us by making us feel less lonely. Pony was right. It was an ambush from a group he used to be in, the Silver Paw, led by Willow. She took Zizzy and left. We had to go after her. Oh wait, the store half empty and half full of supplies. Chapter 3, Refinery. This is a lot. Pony and I followed closely behind as they took Zizzy to their base. We found it strange that she took her instead of us. Willow knew both Pony and me, but not her. Maybe it was to get information out of her. However, there was no chance she'd get anything out of Zizzy. She's a fighter. We eventually reached a saluted oil refinery. Pony remarked that this settlement was not one he is familiar with. This group was potentially larger than what we've seen of them. Pony and I infiltrated the building, narrowly escaping, a tiger with desperation in his eyes. We find Zizzy in a damp room fighting an infected former officer. It was Polly, a senior despite his age. He was very capable of handling many hand-to-hand situations. Unfortunately, Zizzy was caught off guard and scratched by Polly. We were distraught and lost. She told us it would be best for us to leave before we got into any more trouble. Pony didn't want to leave her at all. It was new to see Pony so emotional. I was all too familiar with the loss of others. I've seen it happen so many times. That by now, while her, I was ready for. We said our goodbyes to Zizzy as she left the cell to create a distraction for us to escape. We'll never forget you, Zizzy. Yeah, Zizzy got infected. This place still haunts me. Chapter 4, The Safe Place. Georgie worryingly woke me up to the sound of explosions. Something horrible was going on. So we evacuated the safe place as soon as we possibly could. All without Z and Zuzi. Pony searched all over, but couldn't find them anywhere. He felt personally responsible for them without Zizzy around. So he was giving himself a hard time for losing them. As we escaped the building, we were greeted by none other than Willow and the Silver Paw. They had a rocket launcher too. If there was no better time to poop yourself, now would be the time. That was funny. I did not know it was in the dad said that. Willow was furious. She told us that because of our actions at the refinery, many of her people had to be relocated elsewhere. If you ask me, oh my God, this is hurting my eyes. I believe she used Zizzy against us. Willow took her away because she knew we'd try to rescue her. Then, on our way back, she followed us, leading to our home. It was all staged to get rid of us. Her group took us away and locked us in a makeshift or something, I think, cell in a factory. I can't believe we played right into her filthy paws. This is room. Chapter 5, The Sewers. Okay, I might not be able to read all this. It's kind of hard to. After spending almost a whole day in this rusting cell, we were found by Z and Zuzi. They managed to sneak into the factory's sewer system, then break into our cell. We were relieved to know that they were okay. They were trained how to handle themselves well. So it shouldn't have been such a shock still. Seeing their faces gave us much moral. They needed one of us to help them get the cell key so we could get everyone out safely. Does that rhyme? I don't know. The sewers were too dangerous for all of us to go in. The moment I entered the sewers, I felt a cold breeze. It wasn't an ordinary breeze. As this one pierced right through me, this is when the whispers started. Insolence, if you don't know. I heard voices, but couldn't make out what they were saying. Soon enough, I began to witness these orange eyes watching me. I felt like I was going insane. So I did my best work with the Zebra Sisters and get the key as soon as possible. We eventually got out and secured the security key to open up the cells. When we left the sewers, the whispers stopped, but I still felt uneasy and followed. Something didn't feel right. We were caught by Willow, who shot at Pony. Giraffe heroically dived to take the bullet for him. Willow had gone too far and needed to be stopped. She's done far too much to us, and my frustration got the best of me. I told the others to leave and get Giraffe to safety as I stayed behind to finally put an end to Willow. Pony joined my side. He was tired of her and would not let her get away with anything else. Oh yeah, if you don't know what I was talking about, the whispers. So there, we first saw these orange eyes that I was talking about. In chapter 4. They're like Mr. Stitchy eyes, and it's called like the Insolence or a group. And it looks like we're about to meet. We're actually I'm pretty sure about to meet them in chapter 9 because we're at Doveport, and literally there's gunshots and stuff going on over there. So, and the Insolence is actually stopping them from making the cure and curing the infection. So yeah, it looks like we might as well meet the Insolence. And yeah, Pony said something about it too in chapter 4's. And there was something about we said it's like a rare thing, and it said something about whispers. And then a classroom in a place like this, why? It also has an orange eye behind the whiteboard. You'll hear whispers. Oh my god, this is a lot. Chapter 6, Factory. Holy, okay, I don't know if I could read this, but Willow almost teasingly gave us a head start in our duel. She fired her weapon into the air, destroying the light above us and covering the scene in darkness. Oh my god. The whispers started to take over again. This time, he and not responsible were all I can make out. What? He and not responsible was all I could make out. What? As Pony and I made our way around the factory, there's no whispers in the factory. I've never heard it. As Pony and I made our way around the factory, we came across many of the Silver Paw members in danger. I still wonder how they got into those situations. I felt a cold presence when approaching them. Regardless, we saved them all while taking care of Willow. After knocking her out, Pony and I left the factory to regroup with our friends. Willow got up and followed us, not ready to admit defeat. She aimed once again at us for noticing Zizzy's sisters. She looked puzzled and saddened to see them. The tiger walked by with a key on his side, throwing a dagger to disarm Willow. He had probably seen us help his friends in need and was tired of Willow. She broke down and apologized for her actions. I had never seen her so beaten down before. The Silver Paw members that we rescued thanked us for saving them. Anyone would thank them for saving them. Willow told us that she knows we can save Zizzy. oh my god, oh crap. The revelation caught us off guard because she did not expect Willow to help us, let alone how to bring someone back. Pony, as usual, expressed his reduced. I cannot read that. My computer just sucks. My reductance or something. Yet she insisted. Willow is confusing, to say the least, but what other choice did we have? If there was any hope of a cure, we had to take it. This was our chance to finally fight back against a horrible infection tearing us all apart. The Silver Paw offered to take care of Giraffe as the rest of our group left on our journey. My god. Picture it. Willow's office. I guess she still sleeps in the same bed. Yeah, she still sleeps on the floor for some reason. I don't know why. Oh my god, we're almost done. There's only one more after this. Chapter 7, Port. We arrived at the port, where Willow was hoping to find her group's tugboat. Unfortunately, it seemed that the tiger had beaten us to it. The lighthouse there could potentially help us find a nearby ship, the Medora. Well, it didn't say the Medora, but I'm just saying that. So we got to work activating it. The town really showed the terrible effects of the infection on people. Doors locked, barricades created with chairs, tables, and whatever else they could find. We're going to find a way to end this, I'm sure of it. Things will go back to normal someday. Almost as soon as we left the lighthouse, a nearby boat approached and docked at the port. Our group boarded the ship and met Captain Puggy. She was a cautious yet entertaining sailor. We told her that we needed to get across the sea. Unfortunately, she told us that we didn't have enough fuel to make the trip to Doveport, and that the reserves were locked in the ship with her infected crew. Willow and I went to get the fuel. Also known as one of the crewmates who likes to I like it cutchy me. And if you don't, and yeah, there's a barricaded staircase. I wonder if anyone's still up there. There's binoculars up there actually. I'm pretty sure it's like Leo the Lion. Alright. Oh my god, the last one. Here we go. Chapter 8 ship. Once Willow and I reached the fuel container, an infected crewmate approached us from behind. It must have accidentally hit the lock button on the container. Because we found ourselves locked in, I kept telling Willow that it would be best for us to start getting along, as nothing good could come of us keeping our hostilities. None of us are innocent, and it's time for us to accept that. Shortly after, our friends found us inside the fuel container, because we remember in the video we got trapped. Mimi explained that there were no infected to be found in the ship. Yeah, that kind of confuses me. So listen to this. Okay, so you ready? So after we got found, she mentioned that there was no infected in the ship. Like Archie was gone, the whole crew was gone. Like, where are they? They just disappeared. You explained that there were no infected to be found in the ship. So they came down to see what we're up to. Our reunion was quickly interrupted by sounds of explosions. We quickly met with Captain Puggy outside, and she informed us that we arrived at Doveport. I'd like to say, before we continue on, we didn't use the fuel. So Puggy was trying to get us killed because we actually didn't use the fuel. We went down there for no reason, so I think she's trying to kill us. Captain Puggy outside, and she informed us that we arrived at Doveport. It could just be seen off in the distance, accompanied by explosive lights. The fuel we retrieved should be just enough to give the Medora a push to the docks there. Oh, then never mind then. So maybe we didn't have enough fuel to dock there. I mean, maybe we had enough fuel to get there, but not to dock there. Okay. Oh yeah, Mini-Teen's already posted something on his Twitter of a screenshot of chapter 9. It looks good. You can see it looks cool and scary. It looks like you can see the Medora in it. The fuel retriever, okay. I gulped and looked around, seeing the worried faces on everyone else. We had no idea what we were in for. There we go. And then we also got chapter 9, which is still a mystery. Chapter 10, chapter 11, and chapter 12. Now I wasn't playing Piggy around this time, but in the past, before chapter 12, after chapter 11, there was a map called Distorted Memory, which was like kind of this messed up house version. And you want to know something? We're gonna have a distorted memory in Piggy Book 2, but there's gonna be 2 of them. So I don't know if there's not gonna be pages, but oh yeah, I forgot to mention. After you get all the pages, you unlock a secret skin, and I don't know what it is, but it's probably gonna be crazy. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Okay, sorry. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. If you're new to my channel, go check out my other Piggy videos. This took way too long for me to do. And also, if you want to go watch a horror movie, I recommend you watching the new Conjuring movie. It's good. I'm sorry. I just like it. It was horrifying. I'm not gonna spoil it because I'm not a spoiler. I just want to say it's terrifying. Or it's not. Yeah. It's good. It's good. Well, anyways, guys.